Okay, so now that we have our user interface set up, it's time to do a little bit of coding. So in Thunkable to code, we're just going to go to blocks. It does use block coding. And so we're going to be programming our different components. Let me go back real quick. So basically I'm going to program whenever I press a button to change these labels right here. So these are the components I will be coding, the labels and the button presses. So I'm going to go back to blocks and start with button 1. So when I click button 1, what I want to happen is I want to set my riddle label to the riddle. So I have my riddle set up over here. Let's scroll down and see if we can find one. What has a face and 2 hands but no legs or arms? Okay. So let's go back to my Thunkable. And I'm just going to copy and paste that here. So just kind of point out this parentheses here. This is like, this means it's going to take text. So you can so this will be like, we'll talk about this later when we talk about the different variable types like strings and integers, but this will be considered a string because it's text and special characters. So anyway, so after we set the text, we want to give the user a little bit of time. So I'm going to see a wait block. And let's wait about 5 seconds. And then I'm going to set the answer riddle. I'm going to set its text to whatever the answer is. So in this instance, I think it's going to be a clock. Let's see. Yep, a clock. And for this one, I should be able to just type in a clock because it's not too long. So a clock. Okay. And one thing I do want to happen is after it tells me the answer, actually I'm going to change this. Let's go riddle label, the answer label. We're going to change the answer label. So when I hit a button, it always starts with a question mark. There we go. And so I can actually live test this app by clicking live test. It'll bring up our app. And this is button 1. It's at the bottom. What has a face, 2 hands but no arms or legs? A clock. There we go. So real simple. And we can easily do the rest of these by right clicking, duplicating, and we can change the button. So instead of button 1, we can do button 2, and we can go in and we can change these. So let's go find another label real quick. What 5-letter words become shorter when you add 2 letters to it? Ooh. So I'll just copy and paste that. And I believe that's going to be the word short. Because if you add 2 letters to the word short, it's going to be shorter. There we go. So we can still live test, and now when I hit button 2, this will be button 2. Does it? Now I would say if you don't like the way this looks, we can easily go back to our designer, and where it says this label here, let's do our text align to the center. And now let's live test our app and see if that makes it look better. Okay, kind of like that one better. Alright, so that's it. Something really simple. So if you want to, you can go ahead and finish programming the rest of these buttons.